fullback, you mentioned Scarlett's the number one fullback. I don't think too many people would argue with you over history. But right now, surely Chris Tarrant is the number one fullback in the competition, and he'll be up against his old side, Mike, on Friday night in what is one of the great games we've had this year.
I used to look forward to Freo games with that sort of black humour element,
Yes.
but not anymore. I mean, now, this is a genuine heavyweight clash.
Well, Jared and I go to Perth a lot to do the Twilight games. We actually enjoy going to watch now. This guy here, Tarrant, he likes the job he's been given. I reckon the fact that he's not relied upon to kick goals and take big marks at the forward end, he's just found the exact right job for him. The maturity, he's selfless in the way he plays. And have a look at the opponents, Mike, that he's given a bit of a scene to over the years so far.
Look, in round one, he's just got one goal, and, well, you can see it there for yourself. He's conceded seven goals.
Yeah, and I think the thing is, again, like everything else, it's attitude. I don't think he wanted to go there initially. He liked being at Collingwood. He's probably playing to about 60% of his capacity there. He didn't like being in Perth the first year. He's embraced it. The footy team's going well, and we see like how good Chris Tarrant can be when he's tuned in.
All-Australian selection right now, Chris Tarrant.
He'd have to be penciled in at fullback. McFarlane also has been fantastic as an aside, and they've still got Anthony Grover to come back into that side, so they have got the basis of a fantastic backline.
Remember when Freo was a two-man team? There was Pavlich and Pavlich, and then Sandilands emerging and Hazelby for a brief period. It's a very even lot now.
What about the way that these two sides play? We're going to see it on Friday night. One plays the corridor, being Fremantle, of course. The other plays outside. If you take a look at this, playing the corridor there, you can see that very much Fremantle's game and Collingwood the opposite. Percentage of marks on the play on. Collingwood do move the ball a bit more quickly. Have a look at that. Inside 50, 61. Number one in the competition. Collingwood there. Percentage of goals once inside 50 for itself, and of course goals kicked there. So it's going to be tight. We're going to see two distinct game plans here. Which one wins, Mike?
I think Collingwood are probably the form team of the competition at the moment, but I don't know whether this will have an impact on it. Freo will be playing its third game in 12 days.
Now, Friday night after the travel from Brisbane
to Brisbane and back. Now, I think that they're that high at the moment. They could play, you know, on a day's notice and be happy to do it. But physiologically, do you think that's going to have a negative impact on them?
I'm not a big one for worrying about the physiology. I know a lot of the coaches really obsess about it, but I think you've just got to play with what you've got to play. I mean, we've had rugby league players, Mike, and I know they're different games, but rugby league backed up with a test on Friday, and some of their players backed up on Sunday. So
they don't run 15 kilometres, Jared.
No, but they've also got their athletic prowesses that they have to do. I'm not sure it's as big an issue as a lot of people.
It's a tough ask. What is it? 3 games, 12 days.
So you're going to tip the Pies, BT?
I think the Pies might win over there, Jared. Yep.
You want Pies, Mike?
Pies, Jared.
BT?
Pies, I think, Jared.
Pies. I want to stick with the Dockers, strangely enough.
No, of course you do.
Thanks for your company tonight.